Okay, if you're watching this, then you're interested in my realistic LAB-2200 linear tracking, logic controlled automatic turntable. It's a neat little table. It's a little bit different than some of the other tables that I've had that are linear trackers. For one thing, you can open the lid on this one, and the arm doesn't come up with the lid, which is kind of nice because when you're trying to clean records, a lot of times it helps to have the turntable turning, and that's not possible with some linears without tricking it into thinking the lid is closed. So with this one, you don't have to do that, which makes it kind of neat. The second thing that makes this a little bit different than some other linears is you see these slits and this light. Well, this light and those slits are how the turntable knows what size record is on it, and by that, what speed to play. So if it's a 7-inch, it's going to automatically try to play at 45. If it's a 12-inch, it's going to play at 33 1/3. Now you can bypass that because obviously there are some 7-inches that play at 33 1/3, and there's some 12-inches that play at 45. So you can bypass that with the switch here by switching it from auto over to 45 or 33 1/3. And as you can see, it also has a pitch control. So that's pretty neat. You got your little on-off switch here, and then over here you can instead of automatically allowing the turntable to cue, you can manually cue, which means that you can play your 10 inches on this. Not your 78s obviously, but if you have any 10-inch 33 1/3s or 45s, then you can use those. So that covers most of the features on this. It's not a super fancy model. You can't choose your tracks. It doesn't have the 1 through 9 or 1 through 8 on it like some do. But, I mean, I'd hardly ever use that anyway. Most of the time when I put a record on, I'm listening to it from start to finish. So what I'm going to do now is just demonstrate how it works and that it works. Let's see. I'm going to start out with a 12-inch 33 1/3 record. This is Bob Marley, tricolor, semi-translucent. A lot of these tables have, I guess, like a video eye in them. The ones, especially the ones that, you can choose your track. And a lot of those won't play translucent records without having to mess with it. You'll have to switch over to manual. It's a little bit harder. And some of them won't play it at all. This one, you won't have that trouble with. So, another neat feature of this, working off of light instead of an optical eye. So I'm just going to press start. It's going to take a second and get a reading, and then it's going to drop. It knows where to go, and it knows what speed to play at. So, needles dropped, and as you can hear, it's playing the record. So, it's pretty cool. Then you just press the same button again. It'll raise up, return to home position, and then you can either cut it off or change records or do whatever you want to do with it. Next, I'm going to demo the 45 or the 7-inch just to show you that that works as well. Okay. It's not going to come with a center spindle, so you will have to have one of those. I just got a little cheap plastic one here. It works fine. I don't have any problem with it. So I'm going to go ahead and press start on this and show you how it works on a 7-inch 45 RPM record. Same way as the 33. I just want to show that it does know the difference without me having to tell it. And that function works. And there you go. That's Link Ray playing. And both of those are translucent records. So as you can see, it will work with your color vinyl, your black vinyl, and your translucent vinyl. Pretty nifty. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I think I covered most of the bases. Thanks for watching.